There is a person who is in prison in Mexico right now, an American Marine.
Andrew Tahmooressi.
Right. There was
Who
a
has PTS.
Yes, he does. There was a hearing yesterday. I actually watched a lot of it because I have nothing better to do at night on C-SPAN, and I was ready to throw something through a window watching that.
Right.
I don't know why everybody running for office, that's not the first thing that they talk about.
Right.
And I don't know why the administration doesn't seem to be more concerned.
Right.
Would you be a voice for that Marine?
Absolutely. Our president has said, I have a phone and a pen, right?
Yes.
So when the Congress isn't doing what I want them to do, I'm going to force action.
Mm.
Why does he pick up the phone and call the president of Mexico and say, this is outrageous. This is
so
one of our
I
veterans,
have you on record, and I'm
own.
going to ask Sean Patrick Maloney this too. If elected, or even as a candidate, you call on the president right now to make that call.
Sure.
What is John Boehner doing about this?
I don't know specifically what Speaker Boehner's done about it, but I can't imagine he's not firmly on the side of acting now to get Andrew Tahmooressi out of that.
I just thought
it's an outrage.
It is.
And I am working, by the way.
That is the perfect example of why people, and all due respect,
Yeah.
when they hear politicians talk or somebody that's running for office, it's like, oh, okay. I mean, this is the simple. I mean, if somebody told me this when I was 10 years old, they'd say that would never happen.
Right.
If I walk out on the street and tell people, a lot of people don't know about it, they'd say that's not happening. They call me nuts.
There are
So
so
what is
many
going
things.
on?
Brian, that's why I'm running, okay? I'm like you, and I feel that I can do something. I can be useful.
But I'm confident that Sean Patrick Maloney doesn't want that Marine in there either. He wants that Marine out.
In fairness, I'm sure he does.
Yeah.
But let's talk about effective action in behalf of our veterans with PTS. There's a project going on in Middletown, a pilot project with a new form of therapy, no procedures, no medications, to help our veterans with PTS. The problem is enormous. It is staggering. They are not getting the help they need. And the VA will not even consider their own trial of this important new therapy unless they have a lot more evidence. So these folks are trying to fund this project privately. As soon as I met them, and this was this past summer, I'm not in office now, but I'm taking action already. I have expanded their network of supporters. I'm connecting them to folks who share that concern. Just for myself, just on my own as a citizen, because it is so important. And because anything I can do to help, I'm going to do to help. And I've met a lot of folks in this life, so I go around talking locally and to friends who have, networks, if you will, within the federal government to help these folks get the support that they need so they can keep this project going, and eventually, God willing, if the evidence shows and they're doing all the right things to get that evidence, then we can expand this across the country, across the VA system. It'd be a wonderful thing.